So today we've got no welding gas and we've got bits we can do, but I've decided that I'm going to challenge Gareth to try and build an engine out of his spare block and all the other spare bits he's got. But there's a catch: he can't use any brand new parts or parts he's bought for his engine when he rebuilds it. He can make things out of anything we can find in the garage, but he can't go out and buy anything. You can use new gasket sealant, you can use sheet metal if you want to use sheet metal, you can use the welder when we get welding gas.
So I can make stuff.
You can make anything you want.
I can use stuff I've got already.
You can.
And I can use stuff that's not brand new, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like the gasket seal kits that we've bought for my engine rebuild and your engine rebuild, you can't use them.
Okay.
But we have got spare rocker cover gaskets that are new. You can use them.
So if it's spare, it's not for a job.
Yeah, but we are not fixing this. This isn't fixed. We haven't got a whole engine gasket kit you will see in making gaskets. We've got spare rocker cover gaskets. Of course.
So if I need a gasket, I'm going to have to cut a gasket out of cardboard.
If that's what you want to use, yeah, and gasket sealant, you can use whatever you want. The aim of this is we've got spare engine that we want to have a running engine, but as a spare. So we're just going to see if we can do it out of the spare parts. It's not going to be just throw rusty parts together. You've got to clean them.
Well, you don't know that.
No, you need to clean them. You need to clean whatever we've got. Hopefully we've got enough stuff. Clean whatever we've got and make it look like a new engine.
I think we've got enough stuff. There's an old block down the side of the garage, and there's bits of tinware and this top end all over the shelves over here.
Yeah. You can't use my new push rod tube. You've got to use old ones.
There's some spare parts.
They're for my engine. You can't use them. All you can use is the stuff that we won't use on our new engines. Yeah. Right? And if we're short of something, you either have to make it or pinch it off your engine.
Or your engine?
No.
So borrow steel off Phil's
engine.
You
can borrow a steel. So you can borrow if it's like a starter motor or a dynamo or an alternator or whatever.
I think we've got, because you're doing an alternator upgrade on yours, we've got a spare dynamo.
Yeah.
And that is spare.
But that's still technically bolted to my engine though, so you're going to have to strip it.
We've got starter motors, I'll just have to make one work because none of them work.
What, like I did with mine the other day?
Yeah, I'll have to use the parts you rejected when you fixed yours.
See if you can repair my old solenoid.
Get a starter motor to work. But technically that's not an engine, that's gearbox. That's
your challenge, right? I'll follow him around with the other camera while he gathers his parts, and you've got to make an engine out of crap.
That looks good.
That looks good and functions, hopefully runs.
Works, functions.
So that's your challenge. You've got as much time as you want because we're stuck at home anyway. So just as long as you leave the camera in so we can show people.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go get some bits.
Yeah. So, this is the start of Gareth's search for parts.
It's like an Easter egg hunt, but better.
Yeah.
When I moved in more than a year ago, I threw a load of parts down here. So. It's a genuine GT steering column.
Everything but the kitchen sink, eh? Hey.
Got one of them too.
Go on, let you go in front.
Oh, we didn't think this through.
No. Should have made the pathway a little bit clearer to get the. So this is the engine block that Gareth is going to try and salvage. As you can see, it's been outside for a while, so it's going to take a lot of cleaning.
I got this with.
Do you actually have a flywheel for this one? That's one problem you might have. You might have to pinch the flywheel off your engine to get it started.
I have a flywheel. I'd be surprised if I don't. So when I bought the GT, this engine came with it as a spare, and he told me.
That doesn't move, that Gareth.
He told me that he built the whole engine from this. It was a new build.
Would you like to get a socket on that and see if you can turn it over before you get too ahead of yourself here? He is stripping it apart anyway, but.
Do you remember the 32?
I can't remember. It's been a while. Could be a 36.
36.
Oh, you've got a 36. They haven't got a 36 now, have they?
Yeah. It's a handy toolbox, I suppose.
Oh, it moves. It just moves, I think.
It moves a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good, but.
Sounds a bit gritty.
But it moves.
That's a good sign. So there you go, you got something to work off, right? What do you need now then? I think you need pistons and some guide tubes.
Everything I need in the block should be in this block. I don't know the condition of the bearings. There's a few random ones that we may be able to scavenge a set.
You got half a packet with your car, didn't you? For some reason it was half a set.
I think the other half are probably in this engine. But like I said, the guy I got it off, he built this engine. He said he was going to put big bores and big cylinders on it and make a higher capacity engine. He just never got around to finishing it.
Just hope he hasn't tampered with it.
It is supposed to be a standard block for a 1600 engine. Don't you know, is there a code on it?
No idea. I'd imagine it'd have some sort of an engine code on it somewhere.
It's an AS41 code.
Oh, there's a number here.
It's an AS41. It's a Mexican engine. So it might not be that old. Right.
So what is next? Wait.
Hey, don't come.
Oh no, we've got to see where you're scavenging your parts from.
These are engine parts. So we've got one in. We pulled this one out a few weeks ago because we had a honing.
I borrowed a honing tool and we wanted to see how good it was.
And this cylinder looked like this inside.
So it is actually quite a good.
And it went to that.
I still needs more honing, but
it does.
It's getting there. I've ordered a new honing tool, so we'd have to borrow one.
So 2, 3. That's got a lot of rust in it.
Oh, that one's going for a close up on that bad boy. Oh, nice.
We got a pair of rocker covers.
A couple of cams there.
These fuel pump.
That has seen better days. This is the fuel pump Gaz is planning on recycling.
There's an oil pump that's missing a gear, but I'm pretty sure I've got a set of gears. See?
There was a gear in that when I put it in the box the other week.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, it should be in the bottom of the box.
Do I get to reuse this old gasket kit?
Well, it seems as we don't know where that's come from. Yeah, you can, because it might be like 40 years old.
This is just a sump kit. These are a pair of old Weber carbs that I'm not going to use. Oil pickup pipe, which I'm probably sure I don't need. Spark plugs.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use new spark plugs.
There's a sump plate there.
I'm getting a bit worried I might have to start adding some terms to this.
Fuel cut off. There's a sump plate there, but I've actually got another sump plate that's got a drain plug in it, so I'm going to use that one.
Okay.
I've got a couple of fans, but they should be in the engine.
Are they the pea shooter exhausts?
That's a pea shooter exhaust, yeah.
Is that one as well?
Oh, there's another one there.
You can put that on it then.
So, I've got a set of cams. Depending on how rusty the cams are in there, we may not end up using these. And a single manifold.
Just one?
Just one. There's probably some more around here somewhere. Don't need the blade bumpers, don't need the wing seals. And these are with a pair of mistakenly ordered brake flexes we don't need.
Anyone wants some really short brake flexes? We have some for sale.
Manifold number 2. Is that a pair? Nope, they're both the same size.
They're the same size, so you need to keep looking.
That's a
there
pair.
you go, he's got a pair of manifolds.
But I do need the other seal off one of those. Hopefully it'll be on the other part of the manifold.
I think when you picked up that block there was a manifold out there. There you go. At least you got something to turn it with.
I think that's it out of that box.
So you need heads, which I can see on the shelf up there.
Yeah, we have I think 5 heads there.
Do you want to use my new, not new heads, but my spare head? Because if this works, I might pinch the engine off you, so I've got 1600.
Oh no. We're not having that. Let's just drop the pieces that need it there. I do need to find another pot.
I'll help you there, girl. I've got a tub that's empty if you want a tub to put stuff in. Where did I put that a second ago? Is this? Oh, there it is.
I've got 2 of these little gasket kits.
Right, there's a tub here. Oh, there's his head. You got a choice of 4 heads, Gaz?
So we'll pick.
You can have a tub to put stuff in.
Thank you very much.
Do you want me to pick your heads or are you going to pick them?
No, I get to pick my heads.
Let's put the light on so we can see it here.
These should all be 1600 heads. Oh, more spark plugs. I don't know how to tell. I think the deck height's probably different, isn't it? So which one would look cleanest, do you think?
This one. That one and that one probably they look like a pair that have come off an engine. They're both as greasy as each other.
This has got sawdust in it. Yeah, these two are greasy out.
You can clean it. We've got diesel. Hey, look, you need them gaskets. These ones have got gaskets on. You're going to need to recycle.
This one's still a good gasket. It looks like.
This one's not.
Definitely. I think these two maybe.
In a mix match.
Is there a code on them so we can tell if they're the same? Okay, that's got.
Oh, this one's got numbers on here. CL141. That one's not got anything on it.
Numbers on that. There's no numbers on that.
CL146.
Okay, so that's probably a pair, isn't it? I wonder if 141 and 146 refers to the deck height.
To do a bit of research on that, I'll get out the old book.
That one's got a. These two both got gaskets on them, so I'm guessing these were a pair.
Yeah, they've probably been kept together.
Should we grab these two? We'll see.
They look like a pair anyway, so they're both dirty. So you got heads, a block,
We've got heads,
rocker covers, fuel pump.
CL141, and one doesn't have
We're missing
anything written on it.
a piston.
We're missing a piston, but I'm replacing the pistons and pots on mine, so do I get to reuse my old pistons and pots?
They'll technically be in the parts pile after you've bought new ones, so I'll let you use your one out. And you can't use all of them because they'll be in better condition than these. You've got to use these three.
I have to use these. I can't even change this one.
Nope, hone
This
it.
one's got flaky
No,
rust on it.
you can hone that one.
Oh, we'll try. So what else do we need? We need one. We need the manifold.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you hone that one, Gareth, and see if you can get it to work. There's sandpaper in the garage if you need sandpaper. You got more engine parts?
Another box of engine parts.
Oh, there you go, you need one of them. I'll be there.
Is this matching one to this with it?
Yeah, there you go. And you can have that.
Just make sure.
Oh, has that got a gouge in it? I think you might have to swap that, it's got like a crack in it.
Might use one of these other ones here then.
You got a clutch there that you might need.
Looks like a good one.
Because if you get it running, you can put it in your chassis and drive it around. The garden.
We need pistons because there's no pistons on that.
We haven't got any, have we?
That's two.
Oh. There you go.
That's
No, you're not allowed to recycle any out your box now then.
That's four.
Right, see if you can find 3 more pistons. But sorry, 2 more pistons.
5-cylinder engine for.
2 more pistons we need.
There's a carb.
There you go.
That's probably not the carb I want though. There's a generator tower.
Yeah. Okay. We'll put that.
This is the carb I want.
Oh, hang on, he's got a carb.
This is a 34 pick 3, so that's for a 1600 engine.
Okay.
And this, what is this one anyway? This one is a 31 pick 3, so this one's for a 1300 engine.
Oh, so I'll take that. There's a spare for me.
It's also missing the choke. Generator valve.
That looks really good. Do you want to see if this one fits?
That.
Well, there's 2 in a bag there that are new. I can measure up those, see if
Did you say new, Phil?
they're new but second hand. They're old. They're old stock from work that they gave me.
But if it's new, am I allowed to use it?
Yeah, actually, why not? It's in our spare parts
I'll
box.
do that now. I'll just to wipe them out then. You need a clutch.
Oh, there's a flywheel at the very bottom.
Ah, and a flywheel. Flywheel and clutch.
Yeah, you actually need to get a whole engine. Alright, we're still missing pistons.
2 pistons we need to find.
We might have to take them out of your box for your old
sure,
engine.
we've probably got them.
Gaz is buying new pistons and what are they called? Housings? Piston housings or?
The pots.
2 new pistons and pots. Gareth's buying for us.
Don't need this box anymore.
Have we got any more engines laying around?
Fan housing.
There you go. Right. So are you on tinware now, yeah?
We still need 2 pistons to find 2 pistons. Starter motor was technically part of the gearbox, so I don't need to put a starter motor together.
I know, you can use the starter motor of your car, can't you? Because you're going to have to try it on that anyway.
It fits the gearbox.
It's looking like a lot of stuff to clean right now, Gareth. I think you should have denied this challenge.
No. Exhaust.
That's exhausting.
Don't know what this is on because this came very kindly donated to us when we went to buy a running board.
Yes. Thanks, Gareth. Not you, Gareth. The other Gareth. The Gareth we got it off.
Oil cooler's attached to it, but there is a spare one in that bucket. Don't know if that leaks or not. What else?
You need the actual sides J exhaust bits.
Oh, yeah.
Outside? Are you on travels again?
back out on our travels. Just move this that way this time. So, give us the J-tubes.
Do you want to grab some tin?
We have two cylinder cowls.
Get all the timber because I'll clean up what you don't need. For mine.
A crank pulley cowl. A top side cylinder cowl, I think that is, isn't it?
No idea.
Oh, it's that bottom side, isn't it? A oil generator, air direction things. A front cowl. I don't know what you call that.
You don't need to name them, guys. Just grab them.
Another one of them. That's another one.
Do some weeding while you're down there.
Put some weeds, yeah. And that's the spare.
You might as well dig out your front anti-roll bar because you need to clean that up as well.
We'll pull that in later. I think that's it. The two best spares there.
Watch my car. Get them through. It's just the J-tube to get. It's going to fall soon.
Right.
So. It's a big pile of parts.
I need to find two pistons.
Somewhere amongst all that is nearly an engine.
These have good jump pins. I need to find two pistons with two good jump pins.
So that means you've got to dig out all them boxes up there, Gareth. That's for when this doesn't work, that one. I can see them from here.
Oh.
Oh no, I can't. That was a lie. Oh yes, I can. Haha, in this box here on top of your engine.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's the box that was on top of the
And let's quickly put that other thing back. That other box back. It seems as we don't need it. I'm just going to set the camera up on the side over here so I can lift this box back up. So, after all that, they were right there.
They're right here. Oh, good jumping clips.
Bring them down.
Pull this entire thing down. Right.
2 pistons only.
1, 2.
Hey, I'm reusing them seats.
No, I'm using that oil pump on mine. I'm going to grab these head studs out because they're not all the head studs are in that engine.
Do you get new head studs?
Oh wait, I'm not going to grab new head studs out there. Because you're right there for my engine. Which means they're not spare parts.
Nope. Which means you were nearly cheating again then, Gareth.
But
You were nearly cheating again then.
I think
The piston rings have seen better days though, fair dues.
in this box we haven't.
Oh, you can use that. That's a virtually new push rod. Oh no, it's not. It's an old push rod.
Old one.
You're still going to need some.
Filter gauze.
I think you need a lot more parts yet.
Yeah. That's the choke that's missing from that 1300 carb.
Nope, I'll pinch that.
We've got random selection of old, possibly serviceable shells. rotor cap if we need it. But we've got enough to be going on with.
Yeah,
I think.
I think at the minute you've got a big challenge upon yourself there. So if you need anything as we go along, we'll just.
Yeah, I mean some of these rings are actually seized into the pistons.
So what he needs now.
Can you just have a look inside this one?
It's got a family in there.
It's got a rotor.
I'll just put that in there.
Oh.
Some leaves.
Some leaves, some spiders, a lot of sawdust and sand.
Look at the state of them piston rings.
I know they're all gummed in. I'm gonna have to try and take these piston rings off without breaking them.
What I'd do with the pistons is I'd soak them in diesel, yeah. Break up all that crap.
Right.
So, oh, you got a paper gasket there, Gareth? It's well added, it's daylight.
I might just use that as a template, Phil. I just hope the condensers and points and things are right in here because I don't have a spare set of condensers.
Oh, and imagine if the diaphragm's going there, you're going to have to make one.
No, I've probably got a spare diaphragm. But I definitely don't have a spare set of condensers and points because I need to buy them for my engine.
So, Gareth, I think you need to now.
Why?
I think now your challenge is to box it all up and then clean it all bit by bit.
Yeah, get it organised in some way.
Yeah, and then
So
work from the block up.
I'll start from the block. Pistons, pots, heads, tinware, exhaust, and go from there.